Hey guys, this is Mike the Toy Train fan celebrating Tom McComas' birthday today. He would have been 88 as of today, but he sure is missed for sure. So this is my entire collection of DVDs from TM Books and Video, starting with the I Love Toy Trains 5 DVD set. And inside there are 5 discs. Disc 1 contains parts 1, 2, and 3. Disc 2 contains parts 4, 5, and 6. Disc 3, parts 7, 8, and 9. Disc 4, parts 10, 11, and 12. And Disc 5, the final show. This was narrated by Tom's son, Jeff. And then I Love Toy Trains All Aboard, which continued the series in 2011. I Love Toy Trains The Roar of the Rails. I don't know why this one was retitled The New Roar of the Rails in 2016 and changed. Then we have I Love Toy Trains Ticket to Ride. Then one of my favorites, I Love Toy Trains Railblazers. Shows the cover of the Phantom Streamliner. And then the newest edition, I Love Toy Trains Calling All Trains. Then we have layout building DVDs. We have building an O-gauge layout, building an HO layout. This one includes how to build a toy train layout, by the way. Then we have modern O-gauge remote control parts 1 and 2. I don't know if they're going to make part 3 or not, because it's still in development on the back of this one. See right here, getting started with MTHDCS. Then we have the Lionel Maintenance and Repair Guide, and the total theories you can do it on O-gauge train maintenance. You can see they still have part 4 in development. Then 2 HO DVDs here. The Great Train Story, featuring the layout at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. I went there to see the Pioneer Zephyr. And then we have American HO Model Railroads. Features the Lake County Model Railroad Club in Wakanda, Illinois, which was used in lots and lots of Toy Trains Volume 2. The Doolin Model Railroad Club of Michigan City, Indiana. And the Blissfield Model Railroad Club in Blissfield, Michigan. The Golden Age of Toy Trains. World-class high rail layouts, all 4 parts in this box set. Unfortunately, Charles Griffin's Misty Mountain Model Railroad in Part 4 is now closed because his in-law Pia reopened it for a very short time. And it was seen in lots and lots of Toy Trains Volume 2, along with Red Atwood of Trainland USA in Colfax, Iowa. And the Celebrity Train Layouts 3 DVD set. In case you don't know, I still have the I Love Christmas DVD in here. This is the 1998 version. The 1996 and 1997 versions were a little bit different because they didn't include much footage of trains. This one features mainly the layouts of Frank Sinatra, Tom Snyder, and Mandy Patinkin. The station at Citigroup Center and Railroads on Parade, inspired by Dunham Studios. Great MTH layouts, which features the MTH showroom with Mike Wolf, Richard Johnson, Tony Lash, John Shacklin, and Steve Scholl. But John moves south to Melbourne, Florida. And Richard's layout and collection is now at the Museum of Lassen's Resort in Cedar Lake, Indiana. And Toys of the Past, which features the Bill Furnish collection. He and his wife Mary celebrated Christmas every day of the year, which my mom thinks is kind of funny, if you ask me. And then we have 3 O-scale trains. Then we have all 8 parts of the Lionel Nation series. It's a really good series. When I was sad when Part 8 was the final release of the series. Tinplate Legends in Action. Unfortunately, Part 6 didn't get produced. And then we have the 21st Century Great Train Layout series. I don't know if they're going to make a 5th part or not. And then the original Toy Train Review, and then the new Toy Train Review, which I refer to as 13 through 17. The last 2 are special Christmas editions. Moving on from that, there's I Love Lionel. This is the 2009 DVD re-release. I want to stop and explain about this one. I absolutely love this production. It was originally released in 2000 only on VHS for Lionel's 125th anniversary. The 2009 version was updated to include different footage in 2 segments. And the song Railroad Gizmos was instrumental. I guess they didn't get the lyrics in 2000 until the Sounds of Lionel CD came out in 2002. Moving on from Lionel, I Love Lionel. There's Oh No. I Love Toy Trains, the music video. This is I Love Big Trains. Note that this is the 2017 re-release. It eliminated some segments from Part 1 and Part 3. However, I call it the best of I Love Big Trains. However, you can still watch the full version on Tubi. If you see Trains Around the World, that's Part 1. Full Steam Ahead for Part 2. And Ride the Rails for Part 3. And then we have one of my favorite productions, All About Trains, which included the history of the Milwaukee Roads Hiawatha and the story of our favorite postal dog, Oni. Moving on from that, next year will be the 20th anniversary of this production. I used to have John Deere Heaven Part 1 on DVD, but unfortunately lost it. I don't know where it went, by the way. That was the video that started my love for John Deere, but it was all right. But the 2 segments I didn't like were Otto and the Circus Train, and immediately after that, the Alien segment, Close Encounters. Moving on from All About Trains, which they canceled Part 2 of, same with John Deere Heaven. We have Trains Are Cool, Parts 1 and 2. I heard Part 3 and Part 4 are still in development, according to the TM Books and Video Wiki on Fandom. And then we have Rail Scenes 1.0, which features no narration, only train sounds. And then we have TM Looks Back. This was produced in 2014 for the 40th year of TM Books and Video. 2 years ago was the 50th anniversary of the company. Tom McComas, Joe Steckler, and Jeff McComas. Tom, Joe, and Jeff to show their favorite memories of the productions. And yet we have some Lionel licensed DVDs. First was the first production, Lionel the Movie. That's 1, 2, and 3. I have a different production, but not by TM in here, to store, which I lost the cover box for. And we have this 4 DVD set called Lionel Action. This one comes with Toy Train accessories parts 1 and 2, Lionel 00 and HO, and the history of Lionel. And then we have Great Lionel Lance, parts 1 and 2 on 1 DVD. And then we have A Century of Lionel, which was released in 2000, hosted by Tom Snyder. Then we have Lionel Legends, The Hudson. This was released in 2001, but later updated on the DVD version to include more. The Hudson's produced through 2005. And then we have Richard Coon's Train Layouts and Collections. Features how Dick Coon guided Lionel, and all the layouts at car rail and his home layout. The new Toy Train Review Part 5, which I refer to as Toy Train Review Part 17, feature the club I belong to, which is the Chicagoland Lionel Railroad Club. Hope to see President Herb Koch again in a future video with their updated layout, since my grandpa did the mountain section. And we may as well take a look at Herb's home layout. And save this for last. And then we have some completion DVDs, which is The Magic of Lionel, which features all the Lionel layouts from the original Toy Train Review. Fun and Thrills with American Flyer, a completion of American Flyer, along with 2 layouts that haven't been seen in a TM video. And then we have American Flyer Legends in Action, which is a memorial to collector Dave Garrigus. And then we have Lionel showroom layouts, which includes showroom layouts from the original Toy Train review, along with 15 minutes of new footage, and then a completion, the best of I Love Toy Trains, parts 1 through 6, and parts 7 through 12. And I saved the best part for last, the Christmas videos. This was TM's first Christmas video that reached its 30th anniversary last year, a Lionel Christmas Part 1. It was about toy trains and Christmases past that Phil Ambrose, chairman of the Board Music Association in Middletown, New Jersey, wrote the theme song for. A Lionel Christmas Part 2 was about celebrating toy trains and Christmas today. We have Toy Trains and Christmas, parts 1, 2, and 3 on one DVD. I got to meet Elaine Sillitz, the Toy Train lady, at an LCCA convention in 2018 in Chicago. And then we have Toy Train Christmas Memories. This was a good one, which included a Lionel Christmas Part 1 and the Holiday Music completion. And then we have Christmas Train Spectacular. This included 5 layouts. Tom Gurman, Steve Klein, John Smith, Bob Wilkie, and Princess Cruise's music manager Gordon Huff. Gordon's segment featured music from his When Christmas Is Near CD, which is a perfect choice. I wish it included Frank's music for Celebrity Train Layouts, Frank Sinatra. And then we have Christmas Toy Train Stories, which I think what Larkin Parr's series, The Magic of Trains and Christmas, is inspired by. And here's a good one, Toy Train Winter Wonderland. Their latest Christmas video that replaced the canceled title, Christmas Toy Train Wonderland. See, it features the cover with a Golden Polar Express from Lionel, which was made in 2014. This was loaned to TM by Ellen Tomasi. She enjoys the trains as much as her husband, Steve. And it was featured in Lionel Nation Part 8. So there you have it. My entire TM Books and Video Toy Train DVD collection. Happy birthday, Tom McComas. Hope to see you down the line. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.